Rated G. What's up, guys? It's the MiddleAgedGamer, and we are playing Transport Fever 2. We are actually on Chapter 2, and let me get to it real quick. It's the Magnificent Machines mission.
Is still brand new.
And let me get him to stop talking real quick so I can do a quick disclaimer. So we're doing the Magnificent Machines mission. We're going to be getting all the bonus tasks and all the mission tasks completed as quickly and efficiently as possible. I believe on this mission we're not using any trucks. You could technically use trucks if you wanted to, if you think that's easier. In my opinion, I think trains, along with using the airplane like you have to in the missions, is the way to go. But let's go ahead and get it loaded up. So again, it's going to be Chapter 2, Magnificent Machines.
Although the Sentry is still brand new, wondrous things.
And this will be the fastest, quickest walkthrough that I can do.
Inventive minds are tinkering with very strange devices that have just one goal.
Give it a minute while it loads up.
Than to defy gravity. Among the leaders in the race to conquer the skies is the Grande Nation, that we call France.
Grande Nation.
At any rate, the venerable Montgolfier hot air balloon was invented here.
I think I missed one of the bonus tasks last time, but I know I can easily get it. I just wasn't paying attention during the process, so... Alright, come on, game. We can do this. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Perfect.
The time is right.
And we're going to skip the intro. We don't need that.
Make sure that your friend's factory runs well.
So first, supply the machines factory was still so that it could produce 15 machines. And let's see. So we got to get... basically still all the way down here. Seems pretty easy. So let's go ahead and set up the train station. We need a cargo. We can use either a terminus or a regular cargo station. Either one will be fine. I'm going to try to use regular ones so we can expand it easier down the road. There we go. There's one right there. And then we'll put one over here at the steel factory. Alright, and then we simply gotta connect it. So let's zoom out just real quick so I can see what I'm doing. Definitely want it to go north of the airport in Paris. Alright, let's see what's best right here. Probably north of the bridge and then down. A little bit of slowdown on the curb right there, but the trains aren't very fast on this mission either way, so we're good. Alright, next thing we need is going to be a train depot, because we got to buy the train. We'll put one up there, one down here. We'll put it down here, that way this still has time to load up. I'm actually going to run it all the way in this area and then connect it to the track there. Let's go ahead and put the game in 4X as fast as possible. We're going to use the BR53, and we need something that carries steel, which the flat car with side stakes will do that. I'm going to make it fairly large, only because I don't want to have to expand it down the road. And then we just got to set up the new line. So we're going to be going from here down to here, and then we can name it Train Steel Delivery for the factory. Alright, off and running to deliver the 15 machines. I'm not sure when the first bonus task actually pops up, but we can ride along with this train until we have something else to do. So this will hold up to 40 still. See how much it picks up on its first go around. Yeah, and I mean, you could do a truck route from here to there, but man, it would take forever for the trucks to get over there. We already have 63 still, so I'm going to go ahead and actually modify this to hold more. I didn't think I was going to get that much that quick. There we go. They'll pick up more still next time around. Probably have more than one train going if we really needed to down the road, but this is plenty for the time being. So it looks like we got, what, Paris, Le Mans. Oh, actually got London up there. And this mission is kind of an introduction to using airplanes. Some of the tasks are a little strange, but it's a fun mission nonetheless. I didn't have any complaints with this, and this is actually gets you better at using trains as well if you use trains the entire time. Again, you don't have to use trains. To me, this is the quickest way given the distance between the towns and the different factories and mills that you have. Alright, now we're producing machine parts. Let's see what it wants us to do next. You can see it counting up the producing machines right there.
Thanks to your support, Mr. Blériot has managed to design a prototype.
Okay, so we need to go ahead and buy an airplane at the Paris field. This is where things get a little strange, especially with the initial route that it wants you to do. So we're just going to select Paris, and we'll name it airplane Paris route. We'll probably delete this here in just a second. And then let's go ahead and put this on the route. And it's basically going to take off from Paris and land in Paris is what's going to happen. While that's setting up, I'm going to go ahead and set up the bus stations here in Paris, because I know we're going to have to do that down the road. And we want one bus station by the airport. It's pretty important. Oh, I don't need that layer. We need the land use layer.
It flies.
Much better.
Hooray! What an uplifting feeling. Except for the landing. A little more elegance would be nice. Your friend will keep working on that. The French Aero Club wants to purchase the prototype, or what's left of it.
Okay, so now we got to sell the airplane, so we'll come back to the Paris bus route here when we get a chance. But first and foremost, let's sell this airplane. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the route because we don't need it.
On the other side of the Atlantic, the Wright brothers have already made several successful flights before you, allegedly. In the near future, the motor.
Alright, so we need to deliver 30 machines, which come from here to the airplane workshop.
More modification.
Turn him off because we don't need that going. And is that the airplane workshop? Yeah, so that's where we need to go. So we are going to set up another train station for the workshop. Let's go ahead and get in here. We'll use a regular cargo station. There we go. And all we need to do right now is basically lay the tracks. And have it coming in two different ways. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to expand this station to add another cargo platform. There we go. And we need to go ahead and add the rest of the track. Alright. And we need to deliver machines using the box car. So we'll go ahead and put in, I don't know, we'll use that for now. Call it machine delivery, and this will be going to the workshop. Obviously, the first trip is not going to have 30 on board. How many can train the hold? 28. Let's go ahead and modify it to hold a little bit more. Still train's doing good, completely full each time. Could expand the train. We could also add a second train to the route. It would be profitable doing either or. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish the bus route since we're over here for Paris. I'm going to run a new line. And we'll just say here. There we go. Bus Paris route. Go ahead and put a couple of machines on there, or not machines, but vehicles, I should say. Alright, so we got the Paris route going. We'll have to do another route over here in Le Mans. Let's go ahead and start setting that up. And we'll use the land use layer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put another road depot. Now we gotta set up the line. Oops, they call it bus Le Mans route. There we go. Same thing. Let's go ahead and add 10 vehicles on there. There we go.
The time has come. You're about to pitch yourself against the Americans.
So now we need to bring the public
All
to the
kinds of
show,
folks are curious.
or the event in
It
Le
says on
Mans.
watching
So we
the
already have the
spectacle.
bus station going, which is going to help establish that. We could also add a passenger station going to Paris, which would help out quite a bit if we wanted to. Wouldn't mind doing that.
Quelle horreur! The jewel of the Louvre. The trail leads
Alright,
to
let's
a
finish
group
this
of
bonus
artists.
task first and
They're
foremost.
supposed to... False alarm. The artists claim that they adored the Mona Lisa.
So that was pretty easy.
In
Just
fact,
click
the
on
search
3
for the
question
guilty
marks to get the
parties
Mona
should
Lisa
head in the
small bonus
vicinity of
task.
The Italian patriots near Dover. Ha!
Beats that. Let's go ahead and set up a passenger train route. I want to use a terminus station in both just to make it go back and forth. Put one here by this bus station. And we'll put one down here, hopefully by a bus station. There we go. And then we'll simply connect it. And then we do need a train depot unless we want to use this one down here. I'm going to go ahead and create a new train depot. Be easier. We already got people going to the event using the bus route in Le Mans, so I'm glad I set that up already. Alright, next let's set up the line first. We'll name this train Le Mans to Paris. And then we'll just buy a passenger train. Let's see, we don't want something too crazy. I think the PLM will be fine. We'll do that. Alright, now we got a passenger train running back and forth. We're already counting up people going to the Le Mans Air Show, so we're good on that.
Everyone is eagerly awaiting the event. Show that you can do more than the Americans and fly a particularly daring...
Alright, so now I just gotta buy a airplane here in Le Mans, and we gotta make a line go to 2 different places. So we'll go, I guess, to Paris, Well, here, let me start it in Le Mans. Le Mans, Paris, and was it Reims? How do you pronounce that? Alright, that's set up. Wait till that gets done. Seems like the train for both Still and the machines is doing pretty good. They're both full, but nothing is getting too stocked, I should say. Since we're down here by the trains, let's go ahead and add the lights here. Just so it doesn't stop any of the trains. So flying course warning 2. Okay, so now we gotta sell the airplane is all we have to do.
Imaginable. The Yankees are bursting with envy, and the customers are already lining up.
And then let's go ahead and delete the route for the time being.
Following the success in the aircraft's fuselage.
So now we got to deliver
needs
20
be
planks
lighter
to
and
the
more
airplane
aerodynamic.
workshop. Pretty simple yet again. So we got to deliver plank down here from the sawmill right there. So let's set up another cargo station.
Your fiercest rival, Hubert Latham, is closer on your heels than you thought. It would take a miracle. Hubert Latham has set out on a practice flight in his spare plane. Meanwhile, the model he wants to use to venture leaping across the English Channel stands unguarded.
So on this one, we have to sabotage him when he's furthest away from the airfield. So basically, when the plane gets up here, we need to hit the sabotage button. If you just hit this too many times, basically you will not get this bonus task. We just want to make sure he has to fly around extra times. So we'll go ahead and sabotage it. And I'll come back to that here in just a second. Let's run the track from over here. It's going to run through a few places. Let's see if there's any easy way. Probably to the north of that. I'm going to actually adjust one of the routes to make this a little bit easier. I'll show you what I do. Adding another cargo terminal. Then we got to add the tracks. And before we do that, let's go back to the airfield, see if we can sabotage again here in a second. Oh, he just landed. So we'll come back. And I gotta wait till that train comes out, so sabotage him again once he's in the air, and then we'll go back and adjust the other route and start delivering planks here in just a second. Okay, hit the sabotage button again. Alright, let's go ahead and pause this real quick. That way we don't miss any flying. We can correct everything that we need to. So all I'm going to do is delete this track right here. And we're going to run this to the bottom. Okay, so something didn't connect right. There we go, much better. Not perfect, it's almost like those tracks were almost on top of each other, but that's fine for now. And so this route is actually going to be affected, so we need to actually change that line to fix this. I'm just gonna reset it up since it's in the middle of nowhere, not transporting anything. Change it to Le Mans. Back to here. Let's make sure it's on the correct track. It is. So we're good on that. And then for this guy up here, maybe easier just to make a new train depot. the shipyard. Don't want that. I'll put that back there. So we're gonna deliver plank all the way down there. Let me set up the lights real quick. So I'll do right there. And right there. So wait till the lines are clear. And then we need to make something on here too. Good on that one, and then we need one right there. That should do it. Now we just need to buy the train, and we need something that carries planks, which would be the sidecar, or flat car with side stake, excuse me. And we got to deliver 15. This will hold 28, and then we just got to set up the line. So let's go ahead and buy. Go from here on down to there. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward it back into 4X. We're going to sabotage this guy again once he gets around. Oh, he's not flying, so wait till it says he's flying. I'm going to actually turn this guy around. I want him to load up 15 before going down there. I didn't want to adjust the line though, so he has to be full every time. But definitely want more than that. There we go. Delivering 28. And I'll probably expand that train here in just a second. Is he flying? I can't see. Oh, he just flew. Man. Okay. Get it in just a second, guys. I promise you that. Planks is about to be delivered, so we'll be moving on to the next story mission, but I need to do this before I do anything else, at least on this round trip right here. There it goes. Sabotage. Perfect. Got people at the bus station, which is good. Got some people on the bus route here in Paris, which is good as well.
What a fabulous flying machine. Now you ought to rustle up more fuel so that the plane doesn't run out of juice halfway across.
So this one's pretty easy. Basically, you got to deliver fuel from here up to the event north. This guy's about to fly. I'm going to sabotage this guy first, and then I'll start building the... Oops. Bonus task. Here we go. Sabotage. Alright, let's go ahead and start building the cargo stations that we need. Got one there. And we'll make this guy into a terminus station. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the tracks. I'm going to go around the champagne factory. In fact, I'm going to do a little bit further just in case. Doing a bridge there. I don't want a bridge. Perfect. And we'll do another train depot down here. Okay. Just put it off to the... Actually... Let's see if I can get it into there or not. There we go. We'll use the BR-53 and we need fuel. And before we do that, sabotage again. Alright, Alright, so we're doing good on that. Let's go back to Vibe Vehicles. Again, we use the VR53 with the tank car. And we have to deliver 35. So what I'm going to do on this one is basically buy it. And I'm going to set up the route first. I'll show you guys why. I'm going to have it stop here, but I want it to be 100% full. And I want it to wait till it's 100% full before going up north. So now that the line is set up, we can go add it to... I need to change the names, don't I? Hang on. Yeah, I got some lines to actually address. So train, this is going to be fuel delivery. Let's go ahead and add that train. Now this train's gonna leave and actually wait to be filled up with at least 35, which means we will get this mission completed as soon as this is filled up. You can already see the fuel is loading up on the dock, which is good. Is this guy flying yet? Where is he at? There he is. Let's go ahead and sabotage it again. Alright, and we need to name this other line. I just think it's the plank delivery. So yeah, train. Let's put wood delivery, and this is to the workshop. And lines look better. This guy's waiting to get loaded up. Pretty close, as you can see. I'm going to add some more vehicles to this bus line. You can see we have a few, quite a few people waiting. I'm going to add 5. This will be the Paris route. Got 35 people waiting, and our train holds 55. So train's plenty big enough. Sabotage this guy again, and our fuel delivery train is working its way around. Okay, just sabotage them again. And we're delivering fuel to the event over here, so that'll be done in here in just a minute. Guy's about to fly again, so we'll sabotage him yet again. We should get the bonus task for this one here in just a second, guys. There we go. You can see our main mission has already received the fuel, so we'll just wait on that. You can see our earnings is over $1 million, which is good. It's definitely a good sign that all of our routes are positive right now.
Your rival has been hit.
All right, so we got the bonus task, beat the competition.
Bad luck.
Pretty easy on that.
Unknown, everything has been taken care of.
Now we can do the main mission.
But regrettably, poor Mr. Blériot.
So pretty easy on this. We just need to buy an airplane.
Now you're supposed to have the honor to carry out the maiden
here
flight
to Dover.
Across the channel.
There we go. Easy enough. We could expand the train for the plank delivery. See, there's a ton waiting, and this thing is not hardly carrying anything. Let's go ahead and manage the vehicle. We will modify it to add some more flat cars with side stakes. we go. And if you wanted to make more money, you could add a second still line. I don't think you need more than one train for the machine parts delivery right now, but you could do that as well. So we're crossing the channel. We already allocated an airplane to the route, and we're waiting for it to land in Dover. There it goes. Now it wants us to sell the airplane yet again.
Except that your friend is taking it badly. The honor of crossing the channel wasn't given to him.
Go sell the airplane. I'm going to get rid of the route as well.
He's going to keep his hands off flying and stick to designing aircraft. Monsieur Daniel.
So now we need 35 units of fuel to the airplane workshop, which is basically over here. Pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to add yet another cargo platform. I could have it go into both of these lanes, and I mean, you could do either one and set up some signals. I'm just going to put it on its own line and make things a little bit easier and cleaner. Make sure everything is running properly. I don't know what that is. Train 2.
An Austrian swashbuckler is pursuing an audacious plan.
What happened?
To fly without an airplane. The self-styled Batman wants to design a flight suit and use it to jump off the Eiffel Tower. Then the Austrian needs fine, pliable types of wood for his bat suit.
So we'll fix train 2 in a second, but let's get this one going. I'm gonna modify this platform. Oops, messed that up already. There we go. Add the track. And then now we actually need to build the track. We're gonna have it go into its own location right there. And train depot's right here, so this is pretty easy. We should be able to just run an extra track into the next area. Again, we'll use the BR53. Seems to be doing just fine. And it needs to deliver 35, so we'll make that. Before we assign the line, let's do the same thing as we did on the previous fuel delivery line. We're gonna do that. We'll name it Train Fuel Delivery Workshop. And then I'm gonna make sure that it is 100% full before it heads off to the first station. Now we can go back and assign the train to the line. Alright, let's go see what's wrong with train 2, because I didn't really change anything. I'm kind of concerned with that. What is going on? What is the issue? I don't see the issue. Let me turn it around, maybe? I'm not sure what happened. Maybe when I was editing the platform, the train was inside the station creating the issue. Hopefully that fixed it. I don't see any additional problems with that for any reason. Alright, we also need to deliver wood or planks to the Austrian's workshop, which is up here. So we do need to set up another train line for this. Let's see if we can do it a little bit diagonal like that. That'd be cool. No, won't let me. No. Let's do it like this then. If you guys have to edit it or want to do a fine edit as far as rotation, you can hold shift and hit N and M on the keyboard just to... So this one's actually not a fact. We're going to have to connect it to the street, which is fine. Now we can add the tracks going up there. Let's go ahead and add another platform here first. Keep the lines separate, make everything as clean as possible and as simple as possible. Then we can simply connect the tracks is what we're going to do. So we have this one run down here. up and kind of curve back down. There we go. Let's put in the signals real quick. There we go. And we already have a train depot, so we can simply set up the line. This is also, I guess, a workshop too, so I don't know what we're going to call this one, but let's put train, wood delivery, workshop 2, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really make any difference. Then we'll buy another BR53. Add some of this. We got to deliver 35, and again, I'm going to do this so it's full. So before we do anything, let's go back to this route, workshop. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. I'm gonna wait till it's at least full here. Make the time unlimited. Now we can assign the train. There we go. So that's set up. Good on that. We should be delivering fuel. I don't know why it's not done yet. Let's figure that out. Something may be wrong with this particular train. Nope, it's loading up. It's just taking a while for it to do so. Probably because we have fuel still going up north, which I'm not going to end that because it's making us money. But once this gets full, it will head back down to complete the main mission. And then this is part of the mission for the bonus task, is having planks. Ooh, that's not good. I made one mistake. I need to have him go back to the depot. Forgot to add the track to the correct siding, which is not good. Let's see if this corrected it. There we go. Now it should go off to the siding. There we go. That's what we needed. I do want to make sure that this starts loading up with wood here in a minute. Should. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Because that's connected there. Okay, yeah. Train's starting to load up now, which is good. Profitability should go up. We just made that big line, so your earning statement will go down quite a bit because of that, but we should be in the positive here shortly. Alright, here's the fuel delivery for the main task. You can see almost towards $1 million right there. And the wood should be getting delivered shortly. Again, it's going to take a while to load up the first time around, although there's only one plank loaded up.
It won't be long before the grand flight week starts. The organizing committee needs...
So I got to do two things. Deliver 35 planks for the stand and 30 bottles of champagne to the event in Reims, which is right here. So that's pretty easy. The plank route, though, would be a pretty long one. We could use the same track. For quite a bit of the way. Let's see what's the easiest. That's the real question. There's so many different ways I could do this. Let's make a... Let's see. Can we make a regular cargo station attached? I don't think we can. We can put it there, though, which would work. And let me just make a minor adjustment. Again, Shift M and N on the keyboard to make minor adjustments. Let's put that there. And let's put one over here. There we go. tracks. Again, you could be using just one track. Either way, it's not a big issue. What I don't know is what's going to be the easiest for this. I feel like I'm just going to run this track like really crazy long way. No, I want to run it around the steel mill though at least. Could connect it. That's a smart thing to do, would be connecting it, but I'm going to put it on its own track because I got plenty of money. We don't need to connect it for any reason. I'm just going to follow this track around. Hopefully it doesn't mess this train up by doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and modify this to add another platform. Oh, it did mess the train up a minute. That's fine. It'll still deliver what it has and then come back. That's kind of a harsh turn-off right there, but it's a price you have to pay sometimes. There we go. Alright, so we need to set up two routes, one for the plank delivery to reams and then one for the champagne delivery. So let's go ahead and do both lines first. This will be train, plank delivery to reams. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I could be butchering the name, I really don't know. And this will be called
Goodness gracious. The contraption
train.
that the Batman intends to fly with doesn't look very airworthy.
This will be
Protect him from himself.
champagne.
Steer him away from his crazy
delivery
plan
to reams.
by giving him champagne to get him thinking about something else.
Buildings. We're just gonna put another train depot. I could figure out attaching a different train depot to the track, but this is just easier. So let's go ahead and buy vehicles. BR53. We need to carry champagne, which would probably be boxcar, yeah. And this will be champagne delivery to reams. There we go. And then next one we need to do is the plank delivery to reams. So again, BR53. This is a longer route, so I am gonna have it hold at the station if I can. Let's see here. So this would be plank delivery to reams. If we can go edit this one real quick. We'll wait till it's full on Le Mans Central, unlimited time. I almost feel like I should cut off this plank delivery right here. Let's cut this one off because it is taking up too much of the production that's happening. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell this vehicle. It is killing a big portion of our profit, but what will happen is these should start loading up quicker is my hope, assuming everything is set up right. There we go. So you can see the production from this side is shutting down, which is going to hurt the sawmills level. Well, it wasn't even level 2 yet. We should be fine. But these trains are loading up with planks, which is what's important. There we go. So it's increasing the production for these two lines since it's no longer trying to produce plank for this particular line. Even though it was profitable, I need to get these missions done. Alright, bonus task, we need to deliver champagne to the Austrian's workshop, which I don't think we have going right now. We do not. So yeah, we're gonna have to get champagne going here. Let's go ahead and modify this platform. And let's modify the track. Same thing at the champagne factory. We'll go ahead and add a cargo platform if we have room. Go. Let's go ahead and run the track. could do a lot of. I could be using the same track again. There's no need to. We have $62 million, so I'm gonna do it the quickest way possible. Let's see if that connected the right one. It did. And we can use the same train depot for this over here. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and buy another BR-53. We need the box cars. And we'll put this on a new line, going from Champagne Factory to the workshop. If I could type it, be alright. Champ, delivery, workshop. It's like I didn't put workshop in, I didn't. There we go. Alright, so all we need is the plank delivery. One of the trains is left. We're still waiting for this one to completely load up, because we need 30, or maybe the other one needed 35, I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like the plank train already left to Reims. What is it? It's not that one, is it? No. Confused. Did it leave? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it just delivered the 35 wood, so we're good on the main mission. We're still working on the bonus task as far as that train getting there.
Guests from all over Europe want to marvel at your flying skills. Even the president is here. Show the audience your stuff and win first prize in the long-distance race.
So that is empty. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this guy around. And hopefully there's champagne waiting. Is there? Workshop. I'm gonna kill the delivery to Reims. I feel like that's killing our production to the workshop that we need right now. Yeah, I hate doing this. I hate killing our profit, but let's go ahead and get rid of this train. Because I need production to come on the other workshop side. There we go. Now we already have production started up for the workshop. Exactly what I wanted. So next thing we need to do 2,000 meters of flight. So we can pretty much get a airplane anywhere you need it. Oh, it says we need to go to Reims. So we are in Reims. Make sure you buy the airplane in Reims then. Go ahead and buy an airplane, and basically you just need to schedule a new line. We'll start here. We'll go basically there, and back to there. Name it Air 2,000 meter route. We'll start ticking away at that particular process, and we will be delivering champagne to the workshop here in just a second as well. There goes the airplane. You can see the meters count up pretty quick, so that's relatively easy. So I know it looks kind of crazy. It could be a little bit more organized using the same tracks throughout, but there's really no need. Again, we're trying to do this as quickly and efficiently as possible.
When an American forces you out in the race.
So we just gotta go ahead and sell.
The Baroness LaRoche is obsessed with flying and eager to buy your airplane.
Aircraft sell, yes. We're gonna delete the route as well.
A certain Lord Rawnsley organizes a flying contest. Various interested
we're gonna go ahead and select airplanes for the military.
With your friend Blériot. The military wants to supervise the production process on site and dispatch a delegation.
So basically, we just gotta transport 50 military personnel to the production facility at Le Mans. It will already happen because of the bus route and the train route, just so you guys know. So we're good on that.
Oh no, the good man is 3
Alright, so on the last part of the bonus task, we have to put a haystack under the Eiffel Bridge, and to do that, we just go to this panel, go to Assets, select the haystack, put it under there. We got the Batman bonus task award right there.
The Batman is more
very easy. Now we just gotta wait till the Army aircraft mission is done, or main mission task is done. And we already got 5 of 50, so it's moving quite along nicely. And we could actually add to this train. You could definitely manage and add more trains to each line. You can also add vehicles to the train itself to make more money. You can see we're already 2+ million. I think that's per year or per month. I'm not sure how they calculate it offhand, but we're in the positive. That's all that matters. And don't feel bad if you're losing 3-4 million a year doing this your first time. It's not a big deal. You don't have to be making money. You have obviously 60+ million in the bank, so feel free to make bridges, tunnels if you want to. Relatively easy. But hopefully this guy is actually helping you guys. If it has helped you, please hit the like up button below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have any questions, concerns, or something that doesn't really make sense to you, you can go ahead and comment below and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. There's probably a few places where my train tracks could be crisscrossing without lights too, but for the most part everything's pretty much separated from what I can see. Yeah. Alright, almost to 20 personnel delivered. We could add, we don't really need it, but we could add 2 or 3 more vehicles on the line of Le Mans. Help speed things up. That's the only reason why I did the passenger route at the beginning, is to help with this particular mission right here. Got 33 people coming in, and as they get transported around from the different bus stops, that will add to the transporting of the personnel as well. You can see all the people get off the line right there. Few are walking to the bus stop. Where they get picked up. Perfect. I think we're about, what, 50 minutes into this mission or so. So I would say if you're doing this the first time around, it could probably take you an hour and a half to 2 hours. Hopefully we're close to the end from what I feel. I know we got a couple more things to do, but we're very close to the end at this point. There we go. 46 of 50, getting very close, and especially with the train coming in, that will take off relatively quickly. Let's see, is this train profitable? I'm always curious. The more expensive train, yep. Even with the more expensive locomotive, it is still profitable, even only running about 20 or 30 people back and forth between Paris and Le Mans, so that's good. Alright, one more. Come on, baby. I know you're there. Right here. Take it off. There we go.
With your help, Mr. Blériot was able...
So now we got to establish a route from the airfield in London to the airfield in Paris to complete a flight. So very easy. Again, buy another airplane. We've already been through this drill many times. And we'll be going from London all the way to Paris. Oops. Not what I wanted. I selected the train station by accident, and then we'll just name this Air London to Paris. And we'll just wait till that's done. I was hoping to click on it fast enough, but I didn't get it. Come on, let me click on you. Probably an easier way just to select it in here, if I can find it. There it is. There we go. That's what I want. I wanted the first person perspective. I don't know why it's going back. Maybe because I selected London as the first location. Alright, now it says heading for Paris branch. Any day now. Hopefully I don't freeze the game up by doing this. I have yet to have the game freeze. It does glitch kind of every now and then as you select like a sawmill or a steel factory. It just freezes up for just a second while it loads information, but other than that I haven't had any problems. I don't get it. London to Paris, heading for London Airfield. Aren't we at London Airfield? Did we not set up the route right? I don't think we did. Oh, so that's my bad. Let's go to the actual route and see what's going on. London Airfield. Oh, I still didn't select the right station in Paris, it looks like. Let's zoom in. There we go. Paris Airfield, that's what we want. That was my first mistake of the mission. Relatively minor, but unfortunately. Alright. Didn't want to do that either. First person perspective. Just one guy flying the plane. It's kind of crazy. I guess you can carry one passenger from the look of it too. I'm not sure how you'd make money doing that. Here we coming into Paris. You can see all of our train tracks that we've ran. Man, here we go. I love the first person view, it's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get out while we complete that mission. There we go, guys. It's all the mission tasks, all the bonus tasks completed. And that was the Magnificent Machines mission on Chapter 2 of Transport Fever 2. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below if you want to talk or if you have any questions. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Don't you know, it is getting